What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Garden of Glass, here with me, Jancy. We've got a pretty big day today. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff, a lot of crafting, getting a lot of things out the way, and going to the Nether. So, we can update you on what's happened since you have been gone. You can see there's a lot of stuff. We've got ourselves some blazes. We've actually got 4 blazes in there, and they're producing a whole lot of blaze powder. You can see I just picked up 6 there. Spider's just lonely by himself there. He's got some string in the back with him, keeping him a bit of company. We've got a special surprise for that one. Hopefully we can get it this episode. And we've got ourselves some chickens. We managed to get a chicken from a cocoon of caprice, put it in there, and that seems to be working. So we got ourselves some feathers. Then if we head around here, there has been a lot of changes. We got ourselves some sugar canes, which are a Garden of Glass thing. If you have a look here, Garden of Glass. That's what we did, made a hay bale and threw it into a mana pool, and now we've got sugarcane. The next thing is we've got all these drawers here. That is just from storage drawers. If you are unsure of how to use storage drawers, just check it out. It's pretty easy. Just put stuff in, take stuff out by clicking. Pretty simple. Aside from that, nothing too much has happened. We've just done a bit of the grindy stuff, and now we're ready to go and make some cool stuff. So first thing on the cards today is we want to make something called an assembly halo, and I'll show you how to do that. It's pretty easy, and it'll make your life a lot easier. So for people who haven't done it, that's what it does, and we've just earned an achievement for it. So if you have a look, you can see this crafting table over here. When we hover away from it, it's not there on our hotbar. As soon as we go over it, we've got the crafting tables, and we can make whatever we would... Oh, we've actually clicked on the chest. There we go. So we can make whatever we would like. So in fact, we are going to make ourselves a redstone root. And if we wanted to save that recipe, we can just right click on one of these spots here. And you can see if we click on that chest, if we right click there, we get the redstone root. So next time if we had all the ingredients, we could just click on that and get that made. Oh, wrong thing. The next thing we want to do is we want to make ourselves a runic altar, because we got a lot of stuff to do with that, and it's pretty damn important. So we can use this again. And we can make one of those. So just like that. And one thing that I have run into is we need a lot of mana. So, well, surprise, surprise, we're in Botania. So we're going to be needing a lot of mana. And we need a new way of getting mana, because these endo flames aren't really too useful. So we can do that. I've got a bit of a plan for that. So here it is here. We're going to make ourselves one of these. So this is just a normal rune of mana. You need 5 mana steel. Not that. We need one of those. And there we go. That's it. Now we just wait. That's going really fast. Get ourselves one of these. And once that is ready, it'll start sparking around. And almost there. Bam. That's done. Now, the plan is over here. We are going to be making ourselves a Rosa Arcana, which is pretty easy. We need that rune of mana and some of these petals. And I thought, well, we've got a lot of experience we gathering up here, and it's actually just been buffed as well. So we may as well give it a try and see how that works for us. So, wait, what am I doing? It's not that. What am I doing? That is not where it goes. There we go. We got it. We got it. Now, the plan. I want to make sure it doesn't actually use that, so I might just, yeah, we might just put it on this side here. So all you have to do with this Rosa Arcana is you put it down wherever you'd like it, and if you have a look when I stand right next to it, that XP just goes down and gives us a, hopefully a monster load of experience. Yep, there we go, it's completely full. Might be better off just to stand away from it, I don't know if that'll help. But yeah, that's a pretty good idea to just get whatever experience we have and turn it into mana, because we're not really using it at the moment, so that's pretty dang good. The next thing we're going to do is we said we were going to go to the Nether. This sheep's going to fall off the edge. So for the Nether, we have got another thing that is a Garden of Glass recipe, is using these blaze lamps around a pure daisy to make obsidian. So if we just put them around there, the way to make them is actually with blaze powder, not the normal blaze rods. Just one of those gets us one of those. Pretty damn easy. And that's that. So the next thing we can do also is what we promised last episode, that hopper hock. So we need 2 of those. Wait, I'm doing this again. I just want to use this thing. There we go. We'll need a bucket of water, a bowl of water, one of those, one of those, that, and that. There. Did I not grab that one? Do we not have that one? We don't have that one in there, actually. Throw us off. Where am I going? There. Throw that in there. Let's just have a look. Double check what the recipe is. It's a pretty easy recipe. Right around here. Functional flora. Hopper hock. We need that redstone root we made a bit earlier, and we're going to need one of these runes of air. So, the redstone root is right around there, and the root of air we've actually got planned in, not that one, in that one right there. It's actually a pretty simple recipe. That's what we needed the feather for, so we'll put the rune of air, or well, the stuff for the rune of air all in here. So, you can just drop them in, or right-click them in there, and one of those. And one of those. And we need the one of the forest. Right click. And that can go and do whatever it needs to do. Then we'll come around here, give us a bit of experience. And now that we've got this obsidian, actually, we need a diamond pick. Because this mana steel should not cut it. Oh, wait, it can cut it. Okay, that's awesome. I didn't actually realize they can cut it. So, we'll wait around with this and break all this stuff, and then we'll be back. Well, that's the nether done, and now we can get that hopper hock done. Throw one of them on there, and one of them in there, and one of them in there. Do we have anything? I don't think we had everything, so we need one of those. We got it, and we need a block of dirt. Maybe coming down the bottom here will be a little bit safer, so that it does not drop into the void. It's above that. Hopefully nothing's planted on that. No, nothing's planted on that. Cool. We can do this. We can do it. Go around here, and all our troubles of standing around AFK around this farm are over. There we go. Now, we've got a whole bunch of stuff from me AFKing around here. That'll just fill up over time. We can now get going on some other stuff. So is there anything else we had to do here? No. Done everything I want. We got 4 of those for something a bit later. We can now come around to the nether. So I've built a little area here for our nether portal around there, so we can start building it, and we're going to find ourselves running into a problem that we will need to solve, because there's no way for us to get flint that I can think of, at least. So we need to work out how we're going to get flint, and maybe something a bit different, which I've actually worked out. So it's not really a surprise for me, but I'll act surprised if you'd like. What we're going to do is use Botania to do it. Right around here, we've got ourselves a button, living wood, and a mana spreader with some redstone and a mana pool. So, if you're wondering what that does, that makes a redstone mana spreader right around here. And we can just, the living wood actually was not that important, but we can put the living wood down here because we needed a place to put the button, really. So, that around there, that there, and the living wood there with the button. Now, I haven't actually used these before. They are called a Kindle Lens, I'm pretty sure. Not bound. That's not working. Do it over there. Okay, we'll have to maybe play around with that one. Yeah, this is called a Kindle Lens. It's around in the lenses section. And we'll just find it around here for us. There we go. So the Kindle Lens, we're going to have to make ourselves a fire charge, and what it says it does is it has the ability to both ignite and close nether portals, which is pretty awesome, because then we don't get those little zombie pigmen running around everywhere. So come around here, we've got everything we need for one of these. Oh, no, no, no. I keep forgetting about that, and actually, before I forget about that, do that. So what we'll need is we'll need 1 gunpowder, 1 blaze powder, and 1 of these. And we've actually got some in our inventory. Just place them around here like this. And we've got ourselves a fire charge. Now what we're gonna... Oh, wait. How are we gonna get the lens? How are we gonna get that lens? That is a question. Just go there. We need glass, but we can't get glass just yet, or glass panes, because we need sand, and sand comes from soul sand, which comes from the nether. So there's got to be another way. I just have to figure it out. That was not the way to go. Oh, we'll figure it out and we'll be back. Okay, that was silly of me. I did not realize that I had it in my hand exactly what we could do. So we just placed one of those. There we go, we've got it. We've got the nether portal, and we didn't even need this, but this will be good for later when we do get sand. Actually, when we come out of here, hopefully we can do that, and we can switch the nether portal off and do all that stuff. So it's not going to go to waste. We'll get everything together because we're not going to go in dressed like we are. And we might as well actually get rid of this experience just in case we lose it. And wait around here, get our stuff, and we'll be back. Alrighty, so we're back. We have got ourselves some of this stuff. It looks beautiful, and we're ready to go to the nether, I think. Nothing's enchanted. We probably should have got some enchants, but that's alright. There's no real need. We can hope for the best and continue. Now, when we're in the nether, we've got a few things we need to get. We need to get a mushroom for that rod of the lands. Then also some soul sand for some glass. Some blaze rods for pretty much everything we'll need. And we've already got the mushroom taken care of. I can see there. Oh, that's lagging a little bit. It should die off eventually. There we go. So if we can find ourselves a nether fortress or something nearby, that would be really, really cool. But we'll have an exploration time. We'll have a bit of exploration time around here. And I'll be back when I find something. Or if something bad happens. Which will probably happen. And there's also something I forgot to show you guys before we left. We can build one of these. It's pretty simple and it will come in really handy. It's called the Rod of the Skies, and it kind of shoots you right up, and it also buffs your fall. So if you see this, I'm going to be jumping down there. But if I go... Oh, that's not a good idea. That wasn't as good of an idea. Luckily I checked that first. Let's do that, and we'll go down a bit further. Now, let's see, that one there. So what we do is we just pull it over here. And we don't take any fall damage at all. So that one helped us quite a bit. Here we are, guys. We managed to get through that nether pretty damn easy, actually. So we've got a few things we can do. We can speak about a few things that have been done. We are going to be making those rods that we were speaking about. And we are going to be fixing up this nether portal right over there. The funny thing is, the nether actually wasn't really too exciting. We managed to find a fortress. We got ourselves one blaze rod in there, which we'll be going back to get some more, and then we can make one of those alchemy catalysts. And aside from that, nothing really too exciting has happened. I've just piled up a whole bunch of passives around here and a few other things around just to get a bit of mana, and that's pretty much it. We'll be doing real mana stuff next episode. Right here, we're going to be building the first rod. So this is the Rod of the Seas. I've gone ahead and made ourselves a rune of water, sorry. And first rod out of the way. Then we're going to be doing the Rod of the Lands, which is just as easy. We need some sand, a living wood twig, and a rune of earth. There we go. And the last thing we want to do is we wanted to make ourselves a mana lens for that nether portal, which is just a normal lens like that, which we used a pane instead of a normal glass block. And just like that, we can make the Kindle Lens, and we can put that one on. Starting our first bit of lenses and stuff like that today. Let's go around here. I've also filled this up with a little bit of mana so we can see how it works. Now, I don't know if I've angled this correctly. I think it's going there. We can test it out. Let's do one push of this. That do anything? That didn't do anything. It made it get quiet. Maybe if I try and do it to a block behind here. There. That might work. And it might just not be enough mana inside that. So we'll just take this ring off and give it a bit of mana. There we go. Now, go. Really? Really, really, really? Okay, maybe we face it at the portal there. There we go. We got it working. You got to actually hit the portal itself. I'm not going to test it going on because that would be using up mana that we don't want to use up just yet. So we'll fill this up, and we will get going on these rods right around here. When this goes in. There we go. Got a little bit of mana. Now we can go on the rods. So I've started an area here, and I actually have to explain something. So I started this around here, and I went all the way out to that corner there. But apparently that is a bit too far, and some devastating news is we have lost our blazes, and we have lost our spider, which is alright. We can figure... Well, I've got a solution to that, so we can do that next episode. We'll get to that solution. But that's really, really annoying, because they were creating us a lot of good stuff. But that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. I didn't think this was actually too far. I mean, it's right over there. You saw how quick it was to walk. But over here, we've got a little plan. We can make a little animal area here, just because we don't want them standing around there. So I've started around here. I'm probably going to take that out a bit, make it a little bit bigger. But we can test out the Rod of the Lands and the Rod of the Seas, just to see how they work. So they do require mana. We could just right-click and do that. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Now everything can go so much faster. We've got so much more space to put stuff. And it actually doesn't use that much mana. Now the next thing we can do is we can make ourselves a pasture seed, provided we have enough mana, with one of these. And now we can make this a grassy area. So not enough mana. We can throw that in there, and we can change this to take mana from that, and maybe that'll give us enough mana to do that. Not enough yet, but that's okay. We can do that in a little bit. Aside from that, we've got water now as well, so that can be quite useful in terms of everything, really. That's about it. Is that it? That's it. That is everything. So next episode, I've actually got a really good mana plan for us to get some pretty cool stuff done. That's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We are going to be doing some big stuff next episode, so I will see you then. Bye-bye.